You are first, Michelle. Okay, hold on. Got it. Fly. And what's funny is actually just looked up some funny stories. I wanted to see what news stories they are, so it's funny that you're the first one in here. So I have our AC running and a fan going, but I'm gonna get my husband to shut off the fan. Tell me if you're getting a lot of bad feedback, okay? Hey, Kellyanne. Kellyanne, I saw you last night on the board meeting for Uvalde. Hey, Wolfie. Um, you and I were, hey, Shalma, you and I were thinking the same thing, Kellyanne, of like, this is not productive and like, next. So the board meeting for Uvalde, you guys, was good, but hey, Delaney, it was like, I don't know how to explain it. Some people were up there and they like maybe shouldn't have been, if you know what I'm saying, because it was kind of like one woman went all the way back to, well, it was just interesting. Like, I have a front porch. It was just kind of bizarre, and I think that there was a lot of family members of the victims, like cousins and stuff, that spoke, and I just thought that was more appropriate because there was some, just it was just an interesting, yeah, like Kellyanne just said, it was kind of crazy. So, hey, Punkette, Wolfie's the one that got me on the Beavers case, which then got me onto the Elizabeth Barraza case, which, but there's a couple cases that, first of all, let's get to some weird stories I just found, okay? As this is kind of impromptu, I noticed that there wasn't a ton going on. Oh, Kellyanne, absolutely. Did you feel a little bit more like some people were not productive, like it maybe should have just been, I would like to see one where it was just limited to family or people that have kids there. Okay. Um, let's see some oddities. It says oddities. Okay, here we go, y'all. A law, what in the heck? Okay, a Missouri man says in a class action suit against Bass Pro that the outdoor outfitter is refusing to honor its lifetime warranty on socks. Kent Slaughter of Springfield said that after years of exchanging his Redhead lifetime guarantee all-purpose wool socks every time they wore out, the Springfield company changed its policy in 2021 before he tried to return 4 pairs of socks. Hey, Judy Jetson. If Kent's biggest problem is socks, then Kent has he needs to count his blessings. He needs to count his blessings. I don't know Punkette, but apparently Bass Pro Shop honored these warranties on the socks, and when they wore out, he brought them back and they gave him a free pair. And let's see what else it has. Um, oh, a Florida woman had an uninvited guest in her bathroom on Saturday night. An iguana? These aren't that funny. Yeah, I don't get some of these. Man cut loose. A Georgia man became trapped while trying to crawl down through a vent from a strip mall roof into a pizza restaurant on Tuesday forcing firefighters to slice open the vent to free him, police said. I mean, that's one way to get into the store, I guess. I just, another guy tried to flee riding a lawnmower. Oh my gosh. These, where did you guys go? Oh, there you are. Okay, I couldn't find you. Sorry, I'm back. How many people have tried to go away on a lawnmower? I don't understand. It can, Delaney, and I will say where I live, we do have several people that drive lawnmowers in to get gas and stuff. Hey, Gold Star Mom, and that's cool. You know, best of luck to them. That's their mode of transportation. Okay. Um, I don't know how many miles a gallon it gets. I don't know. But so there's a couple news stories I saw. So for this, okay, so now today, the second day of the Kristen Smart trial, which is my kids are on their games. Hey, Blue Eyes. Um, it is always funny, Michelle K. I've got to find some more good ones. It was delayed again, and they have not said what the reasoning is. Do you guys think that the 81-year-old is finally going to tell the truth? Hey, Sherry. I'm curious what your thoughts are. I know, Michelle K. I hope so. What are some other cases you guys are You don't think so, Judy? You do, Sherry? Interesting. What are some other cases you guys have been following right now? Oh, I know, Delaney. And would at 81, wouldn't you want to like finally clear the air? There's a couple that I didn't realize. I feel like, and maybe it's just me. Um, there was another, uh, I guess, murder of a woman named Mary Anderson. She was seen driving her a blue vehicle or whatever, and it would seem they're still trying to find the ex-boyfriend. Oh, really, Kellyanne? Yeah, Gold Star Mom, I know. The McCrae case is crazy. I've been watching some of that stuff too. Hey, Rena. I've been super hyper focused. I'm gonna put some stuff together. So what I'm doing with the Parkland, I think, is because it's supposed to be 4 months long, or yes, 16 weeks. Okay. I am going to do, different videos of it and stuff. Hey, Pamela, I want to watch the documentary as well. And I'm really, really sticking close to Uvalde. I think there's just a lot there, and there's just a community really devastated. And I think we're seeing a lot of. So the interesting part about Uvalde is, I think we're seeing one case. I'm trying to say this right. So Oh gosh, Delaney, yeah. Yeah, and Tris the Aiden Fuji case, that keeps getting delayed too. It's like there's so many key issues in that case, and it's not even a case, I don't know, in this event that we I kind of bury my head in the sand about a little bit because I think one, we have the obvious, the school shooting. I did see that Dallas just joined several districts in Texas that are requiring clear backpacks um, when they go back to school. Which, hey, whatever. If that works, more power to you. The problem is, I mean, I get it, but um, but I think it also opened my eyes about the poverty levels, how we kind of I don't know how to say it without I don't know how to say it without sounding bad. You get what I'm saying, right? Like it's bothersome to me that um because 86% is considered in a poverty level that they have children that are slipping through the cracks in the way that they are. Uh, I find it extremely alarming. What do you need? I find it extremely alarming that uh, there goes Parker's thoughts. My ADD meds just went. Um, I can't remember. It'll go. Oh, I find I do, Sherry. I think I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I don't know. I think that she had some involvement, the girlfriend, but I don't think she actually did the act. But hey Jameson, I uh I am gonna play you the Elizabeth Barraza video tonight because we're gonna start that soon, and that's gonna blow your mind. But I think that it is astounding to me that there's so many drills, like what they say, like 50 bailout drills from February till May that kids were. Who are you modding for, Michelle K? Who are you modding for? You can't go other places. I'm just kidding. Have an awesome night, Michelle K. I'm just trying to see who you're modding for because did I approve? I'm just joking with you. Um, it really opened my eyes to the mental health issue. We have a serious issue. I love Toby Mac. Yeah, he's awesome. We have a serious mental. That's what I think, Delaney, too. That's what I think. There was there's a couple cases that people have asked me to cover, and I'm getting there. I promise. Things just keep happening in the world. Um, and as far as so, I do want to address something. Okay. So Kaylee Jones. I'm pretty close to that case and whatnot. Yeah, Sherry. They have not. There's no updates. It's very frustrating for the family because, yeah, Rena, I know. Because it's really a kind of a dead end. I mean, they've searched phones, they've searched computers, they've done it all, and there's just nothing. And it's just it's just really a sad situation. It just gets worse with all these. I know. So what was the other? Oh yeah. So somebody wants me to cover the at some point the I think it's her name's Livy Lewis. She was a girl that was murdered by her boyfriend, and she he on like the third day of his court or something, he didn't show up, and that happened in 2020, and they've still not found him. His name's like Matthew Edgar or something, but it's just a really bizarre situation. It's just a really bizarre situation. It is, Delaney. That's the problem. It is. So I was even thinking about it last night. So I was thinking about it as they're at the board meeting, and they're at the board meeting, and Kellyanne can attest because it was, well, first of all, it's being streamed, right? And so there's some weirdos in the stream that are sitting there yelling, um, yes, Rita, yelling or telling people to go find the board members' houses and things like that, which is absolutely stupid. And but there's yelling and everybody's angry and everybody wants answers, and of course it's very justified, but um I thought to myself, with the anger that some of these people righteously feel, it's just going to take one crazy person to just be like, I go take care of things. And that is a little bit scary. I mean, they could come into a board meeting. It's very scary. I do know that one of the women that spoke at the board meeting last night said that there's people showing up at the grandmother's house, like praising what he did and stuff. And whether you want to believe it or not, oh, Kellyanne, yeah, me too. I really did. Kellyanne, that is almost why I was like, I don't even know if it's safe to stream this because it's one thing. There was what, Kellyanne, 5,000 people watching this board meeting, and I mean, there was some people in there that were downright alarming in the chat. And I do worry for the safety. I don't think that anyone within the community, I don't think so, would do anything. I just don't get that vibe. But mm, I don't know. I definitely worry about their safety. And grandma's sitting there getting people stopping at her house because they're praising what he did. And whether we like it or not, grandma is a victim. And her, I mean, she was shot. I just read an article about her. Let me see what it said. Hey, not so basic, Brooke. Kellyanne, the one woman kept saying, why isn't um why isn't the family here held responsible? Now I think the uncle needs to be held responsible in some ways. I really do. The grandma, I think she did all she could. She kicked him out. Hold on one second. And we have to remember she was an employee at that school for 27 years. So she's living with that too. Um, hold on, guys. I want to find this because it was good. Me neither, Delaney. Oh yeah, Kellyanne. A lot of the so I don't so somebody you guys can help me out with this, okay? Because I don't know necessarily. So I should close the blinds. Part of me is I don't know a lot like legally, all right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a lawyer. Period. I don't want to be. Um there is a lot of families planning on homeschooling. I don't blame that at all. It did kind of sound like the district was going to uh um hold on one second, not so basic Brooke was going to offer virtual, but I'm not sure 100% on that. But I could totally see why they would do that. Um, Parker, did you see the idiot that went to jail recently for having a 1,000-page manual on how to catch infants, kids, teenagers, and recruit? Not so basic, Brooke. Thank you for saying that. Hold on a second. You guys got to see this. Rena, I already showed you this. You guys are going to be appalled right now. Not even joking you. You ready for this? So, I'm sitting here one day trying to figure out, yeah, Delaney, absolutely, trying to figure out where Kaylee is, right? I'm racking my brain with her mom. And so Les was talking to me about how a lot of kids that run away will often go, I guess what they call underground, right? So they'll hop subways, trains, and all that stuff, sleep in the streets, all that kind of stuff. So I was looking through train things and trying to do that with Kaylee's mom. And this comes up in Wiki. You guys got to see this. I thought ask Rena. I was like, is this for real right now? Like, are you kidding me? I'm not joking you. It says how to run away from home. Weighing the pros and cons. That's part one. Step one, stop and think about your actions. Step two, think about the people you'll be affecting. Step three, understand many cases running away is illegal. It tells you the states that it's illegal in. So apparently in New York you can run away and you're good to go. It tells you, let's see, talk to somebody about your plans to run away, address the motivation. But I got to get to the worst part. So it goes to the pros and cons, and then we come down to starting off, plan ahead. It goes through an entire list of how to run away, how to avoid getting caught, how to live on the street. I sent it to Kaylee's mom. I sent it to Rena, to everybody in chats. I was like, I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was start to finish, how to run away, how to get over any paths, how to jump onto a train car, like hop a train car, where to sleep if you have to sleep out in the open, where to get food, like digging in the garbage until you could find a job and stuff. I get away with doing some of it. Oh wow, not so basic, Brooke. I'd like to know more about that, Brooke. But my mind was blown because half of the stuff in that article are things that I know that Kaylee might have thought through. Take a backpack, take certain things that she took to, or that she might have. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, did she use some of these tips? I just, I don't. Okay, Brooke. I just was, hey, Sandy, I was mind blown that, oh, what was one? I got to tell you guys what one was. Wait until you have the opportunity to make a run for it. Plan strategies for long term survival. Sleep in parks near groceries. What the? I don't know. Oh, cool, Brooke. Hey, Mock Boys. I don't know. We don't stand it. Do you think so let's talk about this for a second. So we've got How to Run Away, we've got this guy writing how to catch children, teenagers and things. Do you think that the trafficking has always been this bad, or do you think that it's just because it's out in the open and we're just like, I mean, seven missing and endangered children, seven were found because of this huge sting in Alabama yesterday. Seven, like seven families were, hey, cool gamer, had no idea where their children were. And yes, they're found, and it was really hard because it's bittersweet. Well, I hoped it was Kaylee. Two, I hoped it wasn't, because you don't want that path for them. But I don't know. It's just nuts. Wow, Kellyanne. I worry, honesty, Lee, that with, hey, shenanigans with Leah Ann and Christy Ann, with the amount of like inflation happening, I'm just worried. I'm just really worried about Delaney. So do I. I don't know why. Yeah. Wow, not so basic, Brooke. Shenanigans. Yeah, we still got a plan alive, guys. Shenanigans with Leah Ann and Christy Ann. Hey, Britt. Yeah, anybody that wants to come up, I'm dropping the link. But show me your face, please, because I can't handle a peen. I'm not totally monetized yet. They're still reviewing me. Oh my gosh, Brooke. Yeah, Delaney, that case is just kind of another, just it got so sidetracked from. Brett, that's you. Oh, I can tell. Yeah, I see you. I almost accidentally kicked you. Wait, I did.
Look
Hey,
at you. Look at you making me fall off of your panel. You know I do that enough on my
I
own.
was like, hey, Brittany, I almost kicked you, and then it kicked you.
Oh,
I
hi,
don't.
stranger.
I know. Brittany's all busy and stuff,
Oh
like she's got
my
these
God.
really young kids. Mine, I just hoping they're not killing each other upstairs, but they're fine.
Between the kids, the COVID, and this case that I'm covering, I am
I
up.
have to. Oh my gosh. Can you just tell me one thing? Because you're probably going to go live and talk about it, but is the guy, is his family allowed yet? Vaughn's family?
You know what? With Kendall having COVID, I don't think so. I haven't, from what
Okay.
little bit I got to look today on the updates, no. But his mom is currently in Arizona now. So I pray to God something comes from that.
Wow.
This lady is a handful. Okay, she's gonna fight them till the bitter end. There's no doubt about it.
Hey, Rebellious. Well, then it started getting ugly because I noticed not so much in this community, but I noticed in some other communities people were fighting over the case,
Yep.
and I'm like I don't understand the whole fighting over a case thing at
No, we
all.
need to learn about this one. I mean, I don't. I
The
think
Dylan Brown's
everyone.
case kind of became that, where everybody was like fighting over who was covering it and stuff. And
Hmm. Well,
it's,
when I started covering this one, it was kind of mellow, and then like 2 days in, I started noticing drama, and I was like, oh God, no, not when I'm already knee deep in it. This can't happen.
well,
I'm
yeah.
already invested.
And I haven't seen anyone come at you yet for that. Was more like some bigger creators, I think, kind of,
Hmm.
um, wanted to, I guess, insert themselves into it. But um, I'm about to show you something. So I got to ask you a question because you're kind of conspiracy. This isn't really conspiracy, but you might know stuff about this. All right, chat, you too. What is cosplay? Like COSPLAY? Oh,
Hmm.
tell you why I'm asking. So this Elizabeth Barraza case that is going to stump you because it's as difficult as a Missy Beavers.
Oh
She
boy.
too was shot out in the open, but there is like zero leads as to who would have done it because her husband had left for work and the person dressed in like a robe. It was just, you'll see it. It's so bizarre. But the weird thing is, they said she was super involved in Star Wars, like the cosplay or whatever, live action role play. And I mean, do those things get that crazy?
Oh
That,
yeah. Hmm. I feel like
wow.
there's feedback. Is it me?
Maybe I can't hear any feedback from you.
Okay, maybe it's just me then. Um, yeah, people. Cause isn't that where like people dress up as like
Yeah,
superheroes and characters and stuff? And
yeah, it's LARPing. LARPing. Okay. So I'm gonna show you this video, Brett, and you're gonna go down a rabbit hole with it.
oh, Parker, you always got doozies.
I know. Well, Gumshoe got me on this, and I've been meaning to, but then things keep happening, and it's just crazy. But she was. Let me give you a background. All right, y'all ready? Hey, Navigator, get ready, guys. This is pretty crazy. She decided she was going to have a yard sale. Yeah, Delaney, me too. She decided she was going to have a yard sale like last minute. So her and her husband went. It was to pay for their anniversary trip to Disney. Okay, so she decides last minute Thursday night that she's going to have a yard sale. Her and her husband go around that evening and put signs up and stuff that she's going to do it. Now, that was really the only advertisement. Other than that, no one knew that she was going to have a yard sale. Fast forward to 6 o'clock that morning. She gets up and goes to Starbucks to get Starbucks, comes back while her husband's getting ready for work. Navigator, kind of navigator. We were the pony people. We were talking about a case, but yes. So she comes back from Starbucks. It's around 6:45. Her husband leaves for work, getting ready for the yard sale in the driveway. Next thing you know, somebody comes up from a car, shoots her in public, like shoots her so that all the surveillance cameras popped up, and runs away, comes back then, drives around, comes back, shoots her once more, and drives away. Like this is a math problem. What's a math problem? No,
Whoa.
it's oh, all right, all right, Judy. Okay, you ready? You watched Sarah Boone situation? No, I haven't. Yes, where she zipped her husband up. That's freaking crazy. All right, hold on. Let's just watch this video. Wait, I better put and this is all we're going to talk about this really quick. But I want you guys to see the movie. But it is graphic.
Trigger warning.
Yep, I'm on it. I always forget that, so I'm surprised. Okay,
Oh, me
so you
too.
guys need to start digging in this case. You're about to see it, and you're going to need to dig into it because we're going to start covering it soon. Yeah, that case, we got to talk about that one too. I don't mean it to be funny, but it kind of is. It's not funny, he died, but it is a little bit funny that it's just weird. All right, you ready? Okay, you can see she's way up in the top getting ready for the garage sale. How about I push? No, okay, it's playing. All right, you can now see somebody coming. Where the red circle. Is that not the craziest thing ever? And they have no leads
That
whatsoever.
was, what is that word? When they're like right up in your face at
Yeah,
something force. I forget the word. Oh my God, that was graphic.
yeah, and there is audio, but I haven't yeah, I'm not gonna play that. But you can hear her scream. But before that, there's something said. They there's like a 3 second. It's just kind of a crazy case. But I'm still not convinced about the husband. But we'll see.
Yeah, he looks like
Fury.
he's talking to her at first, but she does. Well, it's a little hard to see, but
Yeah, I've got to find
she
some
did
better
it
angles
again.
because it looks like they have heeled boots on and a row. It's really weird. Hey, Amber, off topic, but did you hear that Klein investigation? I didn't, Snow Remover. That is a case, the Kuntz case that I would love to see
He
that
didn't.
solved.
I don't know. Just by the way that, okay, if a stranger was walking up to me like that, I would probably back up or something. She didn't do that, so that's what makes me
No.
wonder if someone
In
she
the
knows.
audio, she said good morning, and then some people claim you can hear the person say like I loved you or something, and then it's just so her parents have tried so hard to find who it was. It's really sad situation. I was upload. Oh, okay, yeah, off topic again. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. Furies, is that what they're called? Furries, right? Have you heard of furries?
Unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, that just scared. I apologize, y'all. Apparently, it went into the video with the audio, right? And I hadn't shown it. And I was like about ready to take cover because I could hear the gunshots. Okay. Well, I didn't
But
know what they were until my daughter said she had some in her class.
she's got furries?
There's a couple people that are furries.
Wow, I've never seen them in real life.
It's students. So is what exactly, you're gonna have to help me out. What exactly is it technically a furry?
So it's somebody who identifies as like a unicorn or a stuffed animal, that they like to wear the whole hooded costumes, and they identify as that whatever character they're wearing. Or at least that's the best I got. Chat, if I'm wrong.
That's kind of how she explained it to me, but so do they talk? This is
Okay.
insane. Are you kidding? You're kidding me right now. Oh
They
my
have
god.
furry conventions. It's a whole thing.
Well, I don't know what an emu is either. Is it emu? My daughter tried to explain it to me. Oh yeah, so they have an active interest in animal characters and identify as um uh animal.
Mm-hmm. They talk.
Haven, you have furries in your classroom?
You would think no, but yes.
Now you see.
She said you would think no, but yes. So what do? Do they tell you, let my kids come home and tell me they are now? Oh my
Now you
God,
see
yes.
why I was like, wow, she's got furries in her class.
Haven, do
I
they
need to
dress
see
like
one.
it?
They don't dress like
What do you call them?
they won't let you call. They make you call them they, but I just say no.
They make you call them they?
Yeah, but I say no. I'm gonna call you what you actually are.
Well, what if they're a fox? Maybe they're mad that you haven't called them fox. Emu is like a smaller ostrich. You call
No,
people a smaller ostrich?
I don't call people an ostrich. I call them a she or a he.
Wow.
I've never heard of that.
Today you called your brother an emu. You called him an ostrich?
An emu. What's an emu?
Isn't that what you guys call people? Emu? Emu?
Emo.
Emo.
Oh, emo is like an emotional person. Right. Somebody who dresses not gothic, but I can't explain it. It's an emotional person, an emo.
Okay. Brittany,
Mm-hmm.
the costumes for furries are like $400.
Mm-hmm. And there's you know how we have like CrimeCon and VidCon or whatever?
Yeah, I can't
There's
stop. Navigator's killing me. I guess. I wish Jen was here. She would have a like heyday with this.
a
But
quirky joke about it. Yeah.
okay, so keep going. You were saying about the
So
costumes.
they have whole conventions for these furry people. Like they meet up every year, once a year, like you would for VidCon. And they do parties. Listen, don't ask me how I know this. I saw it on MTV when MTV was a thing.
Wow. And hey, more. I mean, if that's what you like to do, that's fine. I was caught off guard. I'm caught off guard that it cost I swear. Please, please make a PayPal pool for a furry costume.
I have never in my life seen one in person. Never.
Yeah, I don't think the kids dress up. I wonder if the school would even like that. It's just.
How old is your daughter?
An Effie Pony People Convention. Navigator.
How old
No,
is your daughter, Parker?
my daughter is 12. She
Yes.
turned 12, and then I have a almost 14-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Well,
But
so maybe
go ahead.
maybe they'll grow out of it then. Like they're still at the age where
Amber. That's so gonna get clipped and spread around.
Maj dropped the PayPal thing. Yeah, and she's back here. She's gonna be like, Parker's wanting to be a furry now. She leaves me and she wants to be a dang animal.
What kind of animal would I be? I mean, a fox just says like foxy. What animal would you be, Britt?
Oh God, I don't even know. Like I'm not good at this furry thing.
I would like to be a peacock, but does that count? Because I think they're gorgeous.
There you go.
Whoa, wait. Did you just say they have a body in the Morphew case?
Don't even play with me. No way. Muck?
What? Oh, Muck Boys is the one that I said was so cute.
I love Muck Boys, but Muck Boys never comes to my channel anymore.
Muck Boys, come on over tonight. So we'll talk furries here and Morphew and positively Parker the panda. How come I gotta
There
be a
you
fat
go.
bear?
Panda is my favorite. They are beautiful.
Okay.
You know what? Now that you mentioned it, I thought I heard that one of the reasons he was released was because they think that they know where her body is, and it's in the mountains, and it was just too cold at that moment for them to get to it. Am I not? I remember.
I don't know. I want to see if they really. Googling it. Navigator, she's in 6th grade, but her grade is like a little bit rough because she has people that get mad at her who identify as a different gender, which I think as a child it's kind of hard to do. So they get mad at her because she refuses to call them it, which somebody actually told me if you truly were like identified, you would like be offended by it anyways. But Google, you know I can't say that, punkette.
When I was a kid, it was offensive to call someone an it.
Yeah. Yeah, so she refuses. And I'm like, hey, stick to what you. Okay, did they find Susan
Delaney
Morphew?
remembers it. Yes, it was too frozen.
I didn't know that.
And YouTube
No.
keeps canceling Plunkett. Every time she gets on, they kick her off.
Okay, Navigator. Yeah, it's that's what I've heard too. You live an hour for Punkland, you've had clear Punkland. Oh my gosh. Parkland, you've had clear backpacks forever. Yeah. So what's it like now, Muck Boys, with the trial being there, which is gonna last, they said probably 16 weeks. I didn't know they thought she might be in the mountains.
Yeah.
Do you think he did it? I do, but
No, there you are.
yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think you did it. Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I think he absolutely did it. I think he absolutely did it. And I find it super frustrating to see him walk free and like he's got this arrogant sway to him. Uh Navigator, I'm sorry, the way you're saying war paint, it makes me. She said I have to put on my war paint and go to stupid work, but it sounded like it was going to be like a furry thing or something. Um,
Well, I'm going to tell you. Did you see that? Did you see that footage that Tyson Draper got, where he was on site and Barry actually got out of the truck and came and talked to him?
he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you that video, Parker. Yes, so Tyson Draper, which is a YouTuber, he went to the scene where the bike was found. Barry drives by, parks on the side of the road and gets out and doesn't know Tyson from Adam.
Okay.
Starts giving Tyson 1,000 explanations of what could have happened to Suzanne. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, if your spouse disappeared, you're not going to be offering up explanations of what happened. You're going to be demanding that the cops find out what happened. You know, like, yeah, I got to send you that video, Parker. It
Yes,
was,
and we might have to cover the. We should cover the like for cover the Morphew case together. Fu, I can't talk. Um, yeah, we should cover that together because I've always wanted to, but at the time it was a really big train wreck. But I think it's kind of calmed down a little bit. Annie, so the Kristen Smart court hearing, she yesterday it was basically them laying out, the prosecution laid out a timeline, and apparently the that leads me to ask Britt a question. Apparently the defense tried to kind of point it, which was super, oh my gosh, I don't know how her parents are sitting through it, point her as like irresponsible kid, she put herself in this situation. And today it was delayed and it's not being said why it was delayed. So they didn't really do anything today. And so apparently people are saying it was uncharacteristically delayed. So I don't know what happened. Britt, Kristen Smart. So Britt has insider information on Kristen Smart, so she can't talk a lot about it yet.
I like it.
But
okay.
she can.
Yeah.
Right?
As soon as it's over,
Yeah.
I don't
Then
know
you
if
can
the
do it.
person's gonna come on panel with me or not, but she's in there. But you know how courts work. She'll get in trouble. So as soon as
Mhm.
it's over, she's gonna either come on or she's gonna give me the information. I'll be able to tell you everything that happened in the courtroom.
That's
You can come
gonna
up
be
with me
great.
on that one if you want, Parker. I'm excited.
I can't wait to see. It's I'm disappointed that they're not doing it like, like I thought for sure it'd be a live trial, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Um, Delaney, you're right, because anything I've ever tried to look into in Canada, it's like you guys lock everything down like you should.
Yes, we're allotted a lot more information than other countries.
Oh my goodness, yeah, like if you go to the FBI vault or things like that, I think I'm places I shouldn't be. Like, I am waiting any one of these. I hope, Brittany, if anything ever happens to me, please tell them that my Google search, I said it, Punkette, was for good reasons. Because
I
if you check
promise.
my history, it's not good. It's
We
just,
would all be in trouble, I think. Because how many times have you found yourself on Google looking up things on a case that you never thought you would ever research in your
yes,
life?
yes,
Like,
so
oh,
much.
they're going to think I'm a murderer or something.
Yep, 100%. What about the missing Callie chick? They found her dog on like the 27th floor. She left her kid's football game and what? My
Oh,
boys, you got to send that to me.
there's another one too that just happened, and Jen Sharp was on site. So y'all heard about Mary Andrews? They just found her body.
That's what keeps blowing up. Yes.
Yeah. So Jen calls me and she's gonna come. I think she's gonna we're gonna talk about it when she gets back.
Where is
But
she? She's disappeared.
her mom's in town and staying with her, so she's been MIA because she had to prepare, and then now she's here. But
Okay.
she randomly calls yesterday and she's like, "Hey, you want to sleuth with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What's going on?" She said, and she was out in the area looking for the girl at the time. And Jen found a house with a blue truck that was identical to the description, surrounded by cops. And people were walking along the edge of the road looking into the woods. So not sure if that was the place, but odd that it was the same town, same general area. But they found her body in the woods, and I still can't get if that was her boyfriend or if
Said
they
it was
had.
her ex-boyfriend.
Okay,
She went to Harvard? Wow.
yeah, so sad, so sad.
Wow. And I'm assuming it was kind of, see, he was 5'6", and what we talk about yesterday, guys, short man syndrome.
Mm,
Because Kristen Smart there, Paul Flores is like, what was he, like 5'10", and Kristen was like 6'1".
yeah.
And oh, that is really, really terrible. So it was kind
Hmm.
of, might have been like a you can't she like if I can't have you, no one can type thing.
The weird thing is, they found clothes, like someone's clothes and belongings.
So
I
they don't
wasn't
even
even.
know for sure if he did it. They just think he did.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
He
because
deactivated his social media the same time she went missing.
they found fake social media posts. Oh
Mm.
no.
I know poor Jen was invested. She messaged us and told us of the bad news.
Okay, somebody's on this, right? Brittany just fell off. I'm assuming, oh, I didn't even see that. I'm assuming you guys got that because I couldn't okay, good, because I was like, when did that come up? And then Brittany falls off. It was her. Just kidding. Who has time for that? Like, who? You know what's gonna happen, right? Brace yourself, yo. Furry fund. Yo, I said furry fund, and the bots came in. Brett, you better be careful because they're coming. They're gonna be coming for your live too. This must be a thing tonight. Interesting, very interesting. Very interesting. Good job, Rebellious. Thanks, guys. But I keep like I want to look into these older cases too, and we're going to, but there's so many cases right now that keep popping up. It's nuts. Like Christina Powell, she's still not been found. The mom that disappeared from when she was getting ready for work. It's crazy. But well, listen, I'm gonna end because I know Brittany's gonna go live, and I want to watch the Dre McCray case. Amber makes. Oh my goodness, Amber, can you drop your Etsy link? Amber makes. I don't have it on me because I gave it as a gift. The most beautiful. Rena, yes, that's the best response ever. Amber, I don't even know how to like. It's like earrings, but like with macrame type. Amber's gonna have to. You're just gonna have to go look at them, and they're so cool. My aunt, I gave them to her for a gift, and she wears them all the time. And I thought, okay, you gotta look at that. I thought that it was going to be like really heavy, and she said they're not heavy at all. So you have to definitely, definitely check those out. But thank you all for dealing with my sporadic live. I just was like, no one's live. I'm gonna go talk micro macrame. Okay. Talk and then we'll get back into some cases tomorrow. And Wolfie, we're gonna finish up the Beaver's case, not finish them up, but we're going to finish it up. We're gonna listen to interviews. But feel free to send me case ideas. We're always willing to look at things. And I will. Yeah, it was just kind of like I will absolutely not so basic, Brooke. I will. Tonight was just kind of like a let's just fly by the seat and see what happens type. Let's just chat. So, all right, I'll check that out, Brooke. And go check out Amber's Etsy. Will you make Christiane's comment live? Well, good, Wolfie. I was hoping you were okay. Is Christiane live? Because if she's live and she had a live scheduled, I would have never gone live. So hop over there if she is live, because I love their lives. We are going to definitely plan a live together. I think it'll be hilarious. I might dress as a furry. Oh my gosh, you guys got me on furries. All right, I gotta go. All right, talk to you guys soon. See you.